Any questions, mate? Hello, good evening everybody, and welcome to the second round match in the Cup 4. We've got Matt Haddrell against Andy Lightfoot. Ooh.
They're going to be they respect each other a lot, don't they?
Yeah, well, they play in the same pool team, so they know each other's game pretty well, I think. So I just think over the last couple of years, I commentated on Matt's last his match in the last round, and over the last couple of years, I just think he's developed his game a little bit. He's always been a very good potter.
Yeah.
But I just think his safety play's improved, his tactical nous has improved, his shot selection has improved. So
I think he's got a lot better since I played him in a money match hand as well.
Did you? Who did you play? Yeah. Matt? Did you?
I played Matt, yeah.
Oh right, okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's only £1,000, yeah.
£1,000?
Yeah.
It wasn't a fiver then.
No, we had a good game, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
How long ago was that, mate?
It's probably just after the last lockdown. That was so.
Ah, right.
Okay.
Then? So 21.
21.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
No, I think he's improved a lot since then.
Yeah, he has, because I played him, I'm going to say 2, possibly 3 years ago, and he's a much better player now than he was then. Better all-round player.
Yeah.
Like I say, he's always been able to pot, hasn't he? But I think 3 years ago he couldn't do much else. But there's enough here. Not sure how much damage he's actually done there, to be honest.
It's a scrappy
it is. It's a bad table. You could take this red at the bottom end, couldn't he, and play it off the yellow to free that bag at the top right corner. You certainly have good control of the frame. So there's anybody out there watching, just let us know the mics are okay, guys. I know it's an early start, this one, and people have just got home from work and are having the tea and what have you.
Yeah, I've just said that, mate. It's an earlier start than usual, and it's normally 7 o'clock, isn't it?
Yeah, 7 or 7:30, which I think suits people better.
Yeah.
It's certainly for viewing. So he's just played the last turn there, Dan.
Yeah.
Reds are in control though here, aren't they?
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's. He has got this red at this end of the table, which I thought he would have taken off the yellow actually, because it's a bad ball, isn't it? And the black's not great either.
I don't know.
Can't hear Danny. Have you got your mic up, Dan?
What was it there? Yeah.
Put your mic a bit closer, mate.
Yeah.
Cheers, Paul. Thanks for that, mate.
Is that any better, Paul?
Yeah. Danny doesn't talk very loud either, so that doesn't help.
Yeah, I need to start speaking up then. I need to start shouting at the mic.
Down a bit low, yeah. He perhaps just needs the mic a bit closer, maybe. Okay, now, oh, good stuff.
Is that better? Yeah,
must be.
Better. I think the mic was quite high up there then, actually.
Yeah, possibly.
I think they were saying I was snoring down the mic last time, man, so I moved it.
Game's opened up a bit here, Dan.
Yeah, we're open now.
Got a decent cue ball there, any bulb?
Yeah, I think can't see anything.
Well, these yellows could go next time if Knight isn't careful here. I know the black's not great, but he doubles, doesn't it? It's in a good place for a double. I wonder if it can cut the red.
It doesn't go past the red, does it? No, it doesn't sneak past that red, does it? It's in the bottom left. Black?
Oh, well, it
No?
may do. He ought to play this red and either cut the red onto the black. Well, either cut the red onto the black down towards the bottom corner. Either that or sent the cue ball onto it down to the top left where his reds are. He's got a good cue ball there, though.
Yeah.
And he's managed to knock that yellow a bit further over, hasn't he?
Over
The one that's on the green spot, yellow spot now.
I don't think he's got much to go at here. Has he got
I don't think he can get through the gap of the two yellows he's closest to. So
taking it top, I don't think he can get it, can he?
No, I don't think he's got much. Just putting one in the mix, I think. Oh, he's played it off the red. Yeah, lucky. Good effort.
He's caused a bit of traffic there now.
Well, if I'm Matt, I'm moving this one on the right-hand side, aren't you? Because he doesn't want to be stuck with that. I think he can double it from there.
Too bad, is it?
No, but he's allowing Bulb to move his bad balls out, whilst he's not doing much with his own bad balls. That's my only criticism of that shot, really. The loss of turn now. The black's off the cushion, so that changes things a bit.
Yeah. Just can you say, apart from the black, the red, you've got to finish on the reds after that shot. No, possibly a bit easy now, isn't it?
Yeah, but this red up here, the bottom end of the table is not great, is it?
No, it's a thin cut to middle, isn't it?
Well, it's okay if you get right behind it, but Matt Harvey's just finished watching last night's match. Was that the Neil Jones match?
No, there wasn't one on last night, was there?
I think he might be on about the Neil Jones match.
Oh, Saturday's game, yeah. Neil and...
Yeah, I didn't...
I came in for that one. And,
did you? Did you come to watch it?
Yeah. But it was a brilliant game to watch, that was, in all fairness.
Yeah, I believe so. I didn't see any of it, really. My daughter got the way up.
Oh, dear.
Daughter got married on Saturday, so I was otherwise engaged. Yeah.
Brilliant. See a couple of birthday celebrations going on. Wedding celebrations.
Oh, absolutely.
Couple of beers.
Yeah. So, but ironically, while the evening presentation was going on, I thought, oh, I'll have a look at the score. Yeah, good shot. These are on now. These yellows. Well, the black's not great again, but it does go to the bottom left corner. It's got two yellows together. Yes, just sitting there, I thought, oh, I'll have a look at the score. And just as I turned it on, Neil missed the black at 10 each. And then I watched Dom kind of not get out with the balls he got. So I did see the last 1 minute of it.
Yeah. Could have gone either way towards the end.
Usually so when they're that close, isn't it? Yeah. Fine margins, isn't it?
Matt's had a couple of wild shots there, hasn't he?
Yeah, he had one bit of a swing.
Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah.
Ball in hand, perfect, that is.
Played that well, hasn't he?
He has played it very well. So now it's just a matter of keeping hold of the cue ball, and he'll have to take this black to the bottom left corner. I don't see any value in splitting it.
No, I don't know, not from there. It's risky, isn't it?
Yeah,
just hit that if you can in the red first.
I suppose it depends. He needs to get straight in on his last ball, doesn't he? Really. So it depends if he's got an angle running towards it, then he may move something. But it looks to me as though he can just roll through on the one on the left. Just roll through soft as you can. He stunned it in. That's okay though. That's okay. Just screw it back 2 or 3 inches. Or to where it is now would be good.
Kind of where it is now, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going away from it.
He is slightly, I think.
Going away.
I think he can.
Like you say,
he just times it. Just screw it back 6 inches. Yeah, that's good. So he cued these really well in his last match. I hope I haven't put the mockers on him here, but when he played against Johnny Clowes, this type of shot, he cued it with authority and cued them well. Oh, he cued that with authority, but just missed it.
Yeah. Oh, he's got a tough shot, hasn't he, really?
He has, yeah, it's a bit thin. Thinner than you'd want, but
do you think he's going to take the red in the middle of the table to the bottom right, do you think? Or is he taking the one to the top?
I think he's got
left?
to take the one to the top left, doesn't he? It looks too thin to me to go in off in the right centre.
I was say it's not close to win off, is it?
He's taking yours. This wouldn't be my shot, but
he normally trusts his potting, doesn't he?
He does. He relies on his potting, and rightly so, because he is a good potter. He is a good potter. That's just showed it, didn't it? Really.
I think he's got a bit of a snooker background, hasn't he?
I think so. Yeah. He's getting into the cue ball. I'm surprised at this. I'm surprised he's gone this way. But he's good on this, isn't he? He's got a nice angle and everything. Yeah. Well, is he a bit straight?
Or is he straight? Can you see?
Yeah.
Do you just drop it in and leave yourself a short hand, or do you come off the top rail?
Well, I suppose is he going to screw right up and down?
Up and down.
No, he has just left himself a shot.
I don't like this, and
don't
I don't like this. No.
Well, it's just one shot to win or lose the frame at the end of the game, so he hasn't got to do anything with the cue ball. He's just got to pot the ball. I kind of fancy him for this. No, you were right. There's two good ones you've called there, Dan.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know, it's blind bag as such, isn't it? But I don't know. It's tough shot, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think he made it harder than he needed to, really. He kind of stunned the white as well, didn't he, rather just play send. I just think with them shots where you've just got to pot the ball and not got to worry about position, you've got to hit the middle of the cue ball.
Yeah.
I don't understand why people hit them with top and bottom and that sort of stuff.
You just got to hit it plain.
Hit the middle of the cue ball,
yeah.
And then as long as you're cueing straight, you're going to pot the ball, aren't you? I get it. If the fact that he needed to get the cue ball up the table, I understand it. But anyway, 1-0 to Bulb.
Bit of a nervy start there, wasn't it? First frame.
Yeah, it wasn't the greatest, was it? But I don't suppose Andy will mind. It's on the board. Matt to break, and he has got a massive break.
Yeah,
he has got a huge break. He's got arms like, well,
go off, hasn't he? Yeah.
And the biggest hands you've ever shook. So these reds are good, aren't they?
Yeah.
Get the one to right centre.
Can you get the one to right centre first?
Get that first ball.
And I think it's pretty much dot to dots, apart from the one. That one, second from the top on the right side.
Yeah, the middle of the three on the right hand side. Yeah, that's probably his worst ball. But I think he can get the one to the top right corner now, so he might be able to get on that middle bag if he plays this well. Which he didn't.
That was a similar pop to the one. Just missed one. Not far off.
He's cut in this blue.
Can't get that.
He doesn't need to play that, does he? No. Just play this one to the bottom right corner, surely. Track the white between the black and the yellow that's on the black spot. He's cutting this back. He's losing the cue ball here. I'm not sure that was the best choice of shot, to be fair.
Nervy start for Matt.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to have settled, does he, at all? No. His shot selection doesn't seem right to me yet. Perhaps he'll just settle into it. There's a bit to do here though in yellows, that's for sure. Is he going to screw into the bunch? Top left.
For a good angle to come across, yeah.
Oh yes, that's a good shot now. I get a snooker now, just flick off it and then go back in between the two.
Puts in a bit of control then, doesn't he?
Definitely, yeah. He's got the numerical advantage with balls as well, hasn't he? 6 against 3.
You think it's by coming off it, does he tie it, does he stop the yellow going?
That's the only snag, but I think getting the snooker's important.
Still take it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, he's got the snooker. Pretty easy to get out of though, isn't it, off the left rail and target the one that's at the top of the table.
Yeah. He's just got it anti.
Yeah. Oh, he slid on him that didn't he?
Yeah.
Must have put a bit of side on that as he cued down on it. Easy to do. So ball in hand.
You reckon any of them go to the right centre? He puts it behind. Bottom one of the two. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. They've all got pockets, these yellows, haven't they?
Again, just say the one on the left rail.
Yeah, I thought he'd tracked up for that there actually. Just left himself a little angle just to track the white up the rail.
I think he's going to come down for it now, and
Possibly. He'll have to put left hand side on this if he does, won't he?
Yeah.
Well, he's going to have to, really. He missed a trick there, though. He has done. Yeah, played it quite well. Now, I don't know if the ball that's closest to the black spot actually goes in the bottom right corner. Doesn't look like it, does it? That can be deceiving, that camera, but doesn't look like it. In which case,
do you think he's going to have to play it to the left middle?
Well, he's going to have to top this through with a bit of side, I think.
Could do with getting straight on the spot.
He's played that really well, to be fair. He's played that very well.
I think they're all just dropping from here, aren't they, and?
Well, the one to the middle, he's got to get on that.
Do you think if the one just below the black, if he just pops that to the left centre and leaves the white where that yellow is?
Yes, I was just going to say, this is the key shot.
He's
He could have done one more turn on the cue ball, couldn't he, really, there? I don't know how straight he is on this.
Is he going to roll onto the red?
He's just got to be, you're always worried about these. If you're dropping him and you're going behind the red, I think that's what he's worried about. One more turn on the cue ball there, and he was home and dry. Things can go wrong.
When you're digging down like this, it can go wrong.
Well, has it?
Not bad.
You know, you can pot this, can't you? There's no one off.
Best,
You can just nip the cue ball. Got away with that one a bit, but
I don't know if he was playing to nudge into the red or what. I don't know what he was actually playing.
no, he was probably playing to nudge into the yellows, not closer to the right centre. But he got second prize. Yeah, good cueing. It's a pretty easy shot, to be fair. It's like to be potted. We're going 2-0 to Ballbeer. He certainly settled the best out of the two.
Yeah. Yeah, tidy finish that.
What would he say? Commentating was Steve Mowat. Great trouble.
Yeah, he was commenting and he comes on the comms Saturday, wasn't he?
Oh yeah. Like I said, I didn't see any of it, and the 45 seconds that I did see was in silence. I hadn't got any sound on, so I missed the commentary. That was probably a laugh a minute with them two.
Yeah, I think they were both 15 pints deep, and I think they were some slurring and stuttering going on.
A couple of pensioners.
Yeah.
Right, we've got bulb to breaks, 2-0 up. Oh, that's desperately unlucky. That was a good break. Look how he's left these reds. Oh, that was so unlucky. Because that was a good break, and the cue ball was nowhere near that pocket, and it's just got kicked in.
Red's
got to be. He's just got to make sure he gets in on the one closest to the black as soon as you can. Don't leave that till last, whatever you do. Because it certainly doesn't pass the black, so...
yeah, you'd probably say he wants to try behind it for the bottom right, wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's the obvious pocket to put it in, or the left centre.
Maybe. No. Maybe they come down for it then off that rail.
Well, if he plays a stop shot on the cue ball here, if he's straight in on this, it looks to be fairly straight. Just play a stop shot.
Drop that in the middle, land behind it.
He's just a bit wrong on this. I think he's got to screw across for the same pocket, Dan.
Same pocket, yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, totally agree.
Be a bit careful, because it doesn't go anywhere else, does it? It only goes in the middle pockets. It doesn't go in the top pockets, I don't think.
Other side.
It's no good. It's
double.
always dangerous leaving that till last.
He's chucking his
One of
chalk
these
at it.
days, we're going to see that and hit a ball, aren't we?
Yeah.
So can he? Well, he's going to have to just. Is he going to double full hilt, or is he going to just tuck the cue ball behind the black?
Maybe
Maybe
shout for the treble.
he has tried to tuck the cue ball behind the black and play the double. He's failed, and this is Bulb's game to lose. Yeah, I wasn't comfortable with his route again there. I think he should. With the reds as easy as they were, you get on that bad red as early as possible.
You called it from the breakhand, didn't you?
Yeah.
First shot, that was going to be his problem. And he had 2 or 3 chances to get behind it, didn't he?
Well, with ball in hand behind the line, you can pick your angle, really, can't you?
Now, if he's playing a snooker here, he's got to be careful because it's more or less over the middle, isn't it? That red.
Yeah.
Straight forward, up and down, isn't it?
Yes, and he's left that. Well, he can see the ball direct, but yeah. What will he do? I mean, he could try and cut it up the rail.
Of course, she's a shout for a double over towards the black bag.
Towards the black, yeah.
As he cuts it down the rail and no shot, double.
Oh, he's got it as well. But is he on the black? Well, I think it's another double. I mean, it does cut, that does, but where's the white going?
It's in motion, isn't it?
Oh, it's got to go in one of the middle bags eventually. Oh! He rode his luck there, didn't he?
In all fairness, that's a big frame, really, isn't it? You know.
Bulb would be gutted to lose that.
Yeah. I thought that he got to play a good snooker.
I just think there's sometimes, Dan, I don't know if you ever think this, whether you're playing or watching or whatever, some frames you're destined not to win.
Yeah.
And just the break-off shot there, Bulb wasn't ever destined to win that frame, was he?
No.
And then you got, he didn't get the snooker, and Matt's doubled his last ball, and then Matt's, well, most times you're going off that black, wouldn't you? But he didn't.
Just then cut the black and avoided the end off. He's done everything.
Yeah, some frames you're not destined to win, and Bulb wasn't destined to win that. Anyway, better viewing for us. We want a close game. Hi, Rob. You okay, mate?
Evening, Rob.
So we're 2-1. I wonder if that'll settle Matt down a bit, because he's not played well so far by his own pretty high standards.
Yeah, it's another good break, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, Wood has just said that they're breaking well, and they are, yeah. He's right. These reds aren't bad, are they? I think he can get this one, Played off the yellow.
Right centre.
Just nice and steady, just not the yellow on the rail. That's the shot. That's the shot. They're all on these, aren't they?
Yeah.
I'd take the one to the bottom right corner now, wouldn't you? I don't understand this shot at all.
I think why he's on it there.
Yeah.
I think he's got to take.
He's not getting on it any better than that, is he?
I think he had a good angle there. I think he's going away from it a little bit now. If he takes this to the right, middle.
Whether he's rushing or not, I don't know. He just seemed to rush that shot. He didn't spend any time looking at that route, did he? And I think that's where he struggled so far in this game, as his patterns. Other than perhaps missing his last ball in the first frame, but again, I didn't necessarily agree with his pattern in that. He's good there, though.
Not a bad shot, no. He's amongst them now, isn't he, there?
Well, surely, can he screw this in and go up near the black somewhere for the one bottom right next? Because the one in the pink spot goes both corners.
Yeah, he's got land in the gap.
Oh, he's decelerated on that.
Oh,
yeah.
And that shot, if it had dropped on, I think it was a tough shot to land.
He might have been okay, Dan. He might have been able to just stun into the black, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, it didn't go in, did it?
No.
So it's a risky shot to play the loss of turn here, but if he can snooker him on the one on the pink spot by the yellow he's bouncing off, and he hasn't, so he's left a chance here. He's just got to be careful. He looks straight in on that. He looks absolutely almost ball in hand perfect on it, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Ooh, is he going towards the red a little bit?
Yeah, I think he's losing the white, isn't he? Can't tell from the angle, can you? From
it is hard to tell, but I think he can get on that red here.
White. Has he tried to pinch it, do you think, there? Because he's...
Well, I don't know. He's missed it on the thick side, hasn't he? So, you know, if he'd have potted it, he would have been further away from the red. So, so he was pretty good on it. Again, bulbs for him to lose.
Do you think he's going here? I don't think he's going through.
They're tough, aren't they, with a couple of balls on the rails?
Evening, Russ.
Yeah, Russ is with us. Phil Jackson's with us.
Evening, Phil. Coming in now. Seeing it's 7 o'clock. Is it coming up to 7 now?
Yeah, I think it probably is, yeah.
Full goal alarm set for 7 o'clock. Oh, it tells you there, doesn't it, Tam, on the comments, 6:57.
Yeah.
Tuning in now.
Who's missed that?
Oh, was that thick? Yeah.
It's a bad miss, that.
Thick.
Although, it's tough to get on that red, isn't it? I know he's got the one straight in, that's a pretty easy shot, but it's tough to get on the other one.
It's got no angle, has it?
Not well.
To screw across. Or do you just screw back a couple of inches and...
He's not short of cue power. He's snookered himself here.
I think he's tried to screw higher up, hasn't he?
Probably so, but
black,
he didn't have a lot of angle, did he, to play with there? He would really had to bullet that one in. So top rails is shot, isn't it, just to try and get it down this corner. Where's it going?
He's definitely not on it, is he?
No, he's playing in 2 rails. I don't know why. I don't know where he's expecting to pot this. Unless he's just whacking it for the fluke.
In the left centre? No.
That was yellow first anyway. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that was yellow first.
Limped it, didn't it?
It did. We'll have another look. I'm sure it was. Yeah, that's definitely yellow first, isn't it? Definitely yellow first. I don't know whether they'll come in. Yeah, it looks like they're coming in. Yeah, yellow first. Yellow first. Yeah, definitely.
Waiting for the knock on the door there.
Yeah, a knock on the door's arrived. Which is the right thing to do, in my view, if you're not sure.
It's a big frame, isn't it, again?
We'll have another look for those who want to watch, but, well, I've just told Tom it was yellow first, and Ross, I'm not. This one was nowhere near as close as yours, Russ. This is definitely yellow first. Definitely,
yeah, absolutely. The yellow moves before the red does,
absolutely, definitely yellow first. So,
yeah, I think it does look 50-50, but in replay, slow motion, it's clear yellow first one.
He's missed that. Oh. Yeah, he didn't cue that with much conviction. What's he left, Dan? Is it a treble? I don't think there's a double, isn't there? The black's in the way.
Black's in the way for the double, yeah. There we might potentially go to try and chop it to the right centre.
I think he'll be attacking now, he might. He doesn't. He doesn't need asking twice to attack, does he?
You can't avoid the black with a double, I don't think.
No, I agree with you, mate. I agree with you. I think it's got to be the treble.
No value in the loss of turn because he'll be on.
Yeah, the ball over the top left. Here we go. He did try the treble. He's put it in a terrible place. Right, ball's going this time. I don't blame him. Especially where that black is. I mean, even if he was to leave the red, how do you get on that black? Nicely cued. Bit too far if you're being pedantic, but he's still on this ball. If he plays with the right hand side, I think he can go around the corners and avoid that red.
Yeah, I think he's screw up towards the left.
He hasn't put any side on that. He's just avoided the red, so he's okay.
See, I don't like them when they're hanging over the back like this.
They are harder to control.
Yeah.
Especially if you're putting side on. So you want a bit of right hand side on this, ideally, wouldn't you? And target the black, but. So
he wants to snook himself behind the black.
He's played it well. He's a bit short. but he's a bit short.
You wanted to be a bit lower, didn't you, just to drop it in?
He might play the snooker here, Dan, I think. And I don't blame him. Just stun it and play the yellow into the bault line and the cue ball to the top cush.
Yeah, it's tough if he's thinking of screwing it in off this bottom rail back up.
Yeah, I think he's even a bit thin for that, isn't he?
Well, I think he's going.
No, he hasn't displayed my shot. He's just a bit harder than I would have hit it, but the only problem with that shot now is he's tied the yellows up.
Tied the yellows up now, yeah.
Now Matt is usually, I put the cursor on him, he's usually very good at hitting snookers. Oh Christ, they potted it.
Potted it? I was going to say. Thought when you're going to say he's going to pot this.
He's usually very good at hitting snooker. Well, when I've played him previously, I've played him 3 or 4 times, and one thing I did notice about his play was he was very good at hitting snookers.
Do you think the top of the yellow goes?
I don't think it goes, mate. No.
Or is it another slow snooker? Yeah, roll behind, yeah.
It is. He's played it quite well.
Okay, he's got to have a go, hasn't he? Yeah.
Would you go off the right rail and try and pot it? It's tougher to hit. It's easier to hit where he's looking, that's for sure.
Yeah,
you know, he's less likely to get ball in hand this way, but there's much less chance of potting it, and a greater chance of getting off in the middle pocket. No, he's trying to pot it well. If you're going to try and pot it, you've got to go the right hand rail, haven't you, really?
Yeah.
Well, this will be 3-1. I can confidently predict that. He's not going to miss these from here, surely. See, I'd take the yellow into the centre pocket first.
Yeah, I was going to call that one, yeah. I think...
if he doesn't get good on this yellow, when he gets an angle going into... Oh, he's good, he's good. He can just drop it in, he's on the black to the top left. Yeah, played it well.
What's that then, 3-1?
3-1, yeah. I still don't think Matt's settled. He's certainly not at his best. Bulb's steady. I think Bulb's playing... I commentated on his first match against Johnny Clowes. Johnny Clowes didn't turn up, to be fair. But, you know, and the first session really wasn't good. It wasn't good to watch. And I'm sure it wasn't good to play in for the players. But the second session, I thought Bulb played pretty well. He certainly played it as well as he's playing now. You know, I thought if he plays like that, and I said to him after the game, if you play like you did in the second session, you know, you could have a good run in this competition. And I think he agreed.
Yeah.
And he has. He's playing much better now than he did in the first sessions of his first match.
Yeah, we. I think I was with you on that one, Andon.
Were you, mate? Yeah. I do.
Quite scrappy, wasn't it?
The first session was, it was scrappy.
We try and call shots what John was playing. No, we had no idea where he was going, did we?
No.
Most of the shots.
So I think that's a ball break, isn't it? He broke first.
Yeah, ball
dry.
break. That was dry.
Good break again.
All right, Sean.
Evening, Sean. No match tonight for Sean. Again, these reds look pretty good, don't they? He's going yellow. Well, the yellows look decent. I just don't like the one in the middle of the top rail.
Top rail, yeah.
I don't think it goes past that red either, you know. And I don't like where the black is for yellows either, but... See, the bad red on the left-hand side goes in off the yellow, doesn't it? You know, even from a thin angle
on
cut.
A thin angle, yeah, it's a big
You could even take it now, couldn't you, if you wanted to, but I know the white's flying a bit, but... I think red's are the balls. I really do think red's are the balls. He's going yellows. He'll do well to get out here.
Yeah, another one, and like you said, it's the black. The black's not...
No, it's not good for yellows.
No.
He'll do well to get out here.
He's nudged it here. Made it worse. Oh no.
Well, he's probably made it better, to be fair. As long as he leaves one of these two yellows at this end of the table till last, he's okay, but...
It didn't go in there before that nudge, did it? In that right centre?
No, it didn't. No. Where's he going? Well, he's got to take the one at... Or can he get a plant. I don't think he can, you know. I think he's going to have to
Did
take this one off this end.
Did you look if the one on the middle of the rail goes to the right corner and doesn't it go?
I didn't look, but I just don't think it does.
It's not a nice ball, is it?
No, it doesn't go past the end, does it?
That's still going to be his problem, isn't it?
Oh, well.
I think he was trying to land behind it then.
I don't know what he was trying. He hit 2 reds, so we'll never know.
No.
He's playing the billiard, I think, to the one over the pocket. I don't know what.
Don't like that. But it's in the same place on the opposite rail.
The rail, he has, yeah.
Oh.
There's a bit to do with the reds.
Yeah.
There's a bit to do. I still don't think he's got his patterns quite right.
Playing the double, lost a turn double here. No.
Oh, how's that stayed out? Lee can only see a hill.
Evening, Lee. Yeah, I think a few have said that and about it going to the wire.
He's got to play a good shot here. How's he thread the needle here?
Two cushions.
He's just got to miss that.
Miss everything.
Yeah, he needed to just miss the red that was closest to the red.
Yeah.
Not the one over the pocket, the other one. He had to just miss that to get on that. And he's tied the black up anyway. So
tied the black up now, and it doesn't go to that right centre no more, does it? Again, if he doesn't get this, I think Andy goes back in control for this frame, doesn't he?
He's got to make sure he gets it open though. Oh, he needs it a bit more open than that, I think. So he's got a very easy safety with the one on the left hand side if he chooses to play that. Yeah, that's exactly what he's played. Oh, he's double kissed. I don't think he's left it, but
yeah, I think he's still alright. Was he left an edge for the cut?
He's swerving it, so he's just opening it up, I think. It's in a better place now than it was before. That's his only consolation there. Again, Bulb's got a very easy snooker if he wants it on the right hand side, but and if them 2 reds don't plant, he probably should take that opportunity to snooker.
Yeah, I think at the minute, and I think he's just been feeding him, hasn't he, really?
Yeah.
He's feeding him the frames, isn't he?
He has. I don't think he's put enough thought into his patterns, personally. No. Now's a good shot for the snooker, isn't it? Just run the red up the table.
He's the black
down the table as we look. Yeah, good shot, good snooker. He should hit this, though. There's nothing... The natural angle is there.
Yeah. Straight up and down, isn't it? He's out there hampered, but he's, like he's saying, he's got them big hands, hasn't he, to get over it.
He's got huge hands. He must have the biggest hands in the world. Sausage fingers.
Yeah. He can get that.
Again, he's good out of snookers.
Yeah.
He's put the pressure on here, Ball. He's left in no easy pot.
He's cutting the one to the right centre. That's no gimme, is it?
No, it isn't. It goes, as you say, but the cue ball's flying a bit. He could snooker behind the one on the bottom rail, but if he doesn't get that quite right, he's leaving a cut.
Is he looking at this
his
right
pot? He's playing your shot, mate. His pot.
Or is he just going to play the snooker?
Oh
no.
Dear. Disaster. No. Absolute disaster.
Well, talking about handing it over, he's handed that over, hasn't he?
It's 2 games his giveaway, isn't it? You know, I mean, he's going to be 3-2 up, Ball, but in his own mind, he'll be thinking he should be 5-0 up.
Yeah, he'd be disappointed in that. He needed that, wouldn't he?
Yeah. Keep
his head on there.
Yeah, 3-2. Well, it keeps us interested anyway as neutrals, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
What's Russ say? Bull winning this through tactics. Well, yeah, Matt's hanging himself most frames, isn't he? And I think, I'll go back to the same thing. I think it's his patterns. I don't think he's missing balls as such. It's just as he's taking them in the wrong order.
He's going because he's had a couple of finishes on, hasn't he? And he's took, like you say, and he's gone the wrong way around him, hasn't he?
And Matt plays a lot of pool, so you know. Anyway, perhaps he'll. I just don't think he's putting enough thought into his finishes.
think that one will hurt ball a bit because it was his to
it
lose
will.
wanted
It
there.
will
So,
definitely hurt ball.
you know, against the break as well.
Yeah.
Soon change, can't it?
Oh, he's gone straight and off middle bag there.
As your curse straight away.
Yeah, balls have opened nicely.
Yeah, broke well again there, hasn't he? Yeah, he does
Take
break
the
them well,
pick.
doesn't he?
He does, yeah. I think it's reds, isn't it? You could make a case for either, can't you, I suppose, but...
Yeah, I think, either or there, and isn't it? I think both of the two reds together both go to the left centre, don't they?
Yeah.
It's going yellows, isn't he? Yeah. Coming across for the one to the right corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, you can make a case for either. I still prefer reds personally, but
I think
the transition from ball to ball is easier with reds, I think, than it is with yellows. He's just got a bit more work to do with the cue ball with yellows.
Because you've got the two to the left of the table. He's got to be.
Well, he's got to have a good angle on one to stay on the other one, hasn't he?
Yeah, yeah. And again, you call it most times, and you've got to be good on him, haven't you?
Yeah. And which ball are you coming down the table from? Because there's a lot of traffic to avoid.
Yeah, I still think I'm winning, and if he gets them.
Yeah, I'm not saying that yellows were on, I just think the reds were easy.
I think the reds were, the ball.
So this is the one. He looks as though he's got a pretty nice angle just to stun across the face of the reds.
Yeah.
Leave himself an angle, but then again he's still got to avoid all the traffic.
1, 2, yeah, he's got 2 balls to miss there.
This was always the issue with yellows, is which ball he's using to get on this one at the bottom. Whereas reds, you just gradually work your way through them, don't you?
Yeah.
There is nothing in your way.
I mean, ideally, he wants to be in between the two reds, doesn't he?
Well, the red closest to the right middle is his problem here, because he can stun on and off the rail, but it looks as though he can hit that ball. Oh, he's played it well. He's avoided that ball and played it really well.
Yeah.
He's a bit thin on it, but yeah, he's a bit too thin. I think he's going to have to go up the table again.
Yeah, again, he just needed that extra roll there, didn't he?
This was always the problem with yellows, was this...
getting onto that one, he's leaving it off.
He could touch the black.
Oh,
I didn't realise he was that thin on it, to be fair. Yeah, it's good.
So he's landing away, like I say, allowed him to play that shot, didn't it? Just nudging that black.
Yeah.
Still being on it.
Nice shot, nice black. Cued that with authority, didn't he?
Yeah, cued that in.
Yeah. Yeah, good finish in the end. 4-2 in his break.
He'll be happy with that.
He will, because he'll have erased the nightmare of the previous frame. So, he's back on track, isn't he, I suppose? In his own mind.
2-frame lead continues.
Yeah.
Keeps going too clear, doesn't he?
Yeah. And you can't say that Matt was unlucky. It just went straight in the middle pocket, that break, didn't it? So, I sometimes think you're unlucky, if you screw them in and go in the corners. Do you? If you screw the white off the front ball and screw them into the corner pockets, you could say you haven't hit the ball flush, so therefore you're not coming straight down the middle of the table. But it's fractions, isn't it? Fractions, really. Whereas if you screw in the middles, you've almost hit the front ball half ball, haven't you? To get it in the middle bags.
Where do you sort of have your right hand when you break?
Straight in front of me, and try and pull it straight back. Yeah. That's a good break. So straight up and down the middle. That was. He hasn't made a ball, which is usually the case, isn't it? When you butcher them, you usually make one, don't you? You make 3 or 4.
Right then.
If you hit them flush, you don't make anything. No gimmies though, these, are they? Far from it. Far from it.
It's just messy, isn't it, up there? Top, towards your left. Bit messy, isn't it? But again, he's got down quick and he's going.
And he's taking his easy balls off.
Yeah.
I think this is where he's going wrong.
Trouble, can't you?
Yeah.
And that's what he's been doing, isn't it? Landing in a bit of trouble.
He's been taking his easy balls off and leaving his difficult ones and not getting on them. That's a good angle.
Yeah,
he can disturb here, can't he? just needs a bit of luck.
I think if he clatters into him, he's got to be landing on at least the one to the right middle.
Oh, he's not even playing it.
He ain't playing it. I think he's got to. I think.
Oh, yeah, I agree with you.
Okay. Yeah.
Unless he's screwing it back and then playing it, I don't know. But what's he seen?
Yeah,
What's
he's seen something, and we can't see.
I mean, they do go to the left centre. Whether he's just not gone through quite far enough, he is cutting it to the left centre. He's got it. There's a cue ball. He's got a good cue ball. He's on the one right centre. Blimey.
Well,
I still don't like this route.
No. Again,
I can't see how he's going to get on that ball.
I think that ball, it goes to left centre, bottom right.
How's he getting on it though? There's a wall of yellows blocking the cue ball here.
No.
I suppose.
Ooh,
I think he's on it, you know. I think he's on it.
He hasn't got away.
He's had a touch there, I think.
Yeah.
Unless he's played that shot, it might be doing a disservice, but I think he's on it. Push this through, and the one in the middle of the table goes to bottom right. He does cue well. I don't expect him to miss this.
I think he can just avoid the middle and hold
Yeah,
the black
just a centre ball stun, really, I
above.
suppose. If he pots the ball, he won't go enough. Oh yeah,
Brilliant,
lovely
yeah.
shot. Played it great, didn't he? Played it great.
Well, what do we know about patterns on hand?
Nothing, clearly. Yeah, well played. Good finish, Matt. Good finish. 2 on the trot, isn't it?
And
2
I
good
don't think,
finishes.
I think he moved one ball, and that was the yellow he landed.
He kicked out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was all that traffic, that was the only ball. He moved, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, he did well with them. I'm not sure that's the route he had in his mind at the start of that finish, but he played it shot by shot and he got it right, didn't he, in the end, I suppose?
Saying he needed to go in, and he didn't go into any of them, did he?
No.
And he got them. But again, I think that's the way he plays, isn't it? I think he just hopes. 90% of the time he gets them, doesn't he?
Well, you're right. His biggest asset is his potting, and he knows that, and that's that's his biggest strength, and that's what he plays to. He doesn't ever think he's going to miss a pot, does he? So as long as he can see it, he thinks he can pot it. I don't think he's after precise position all the time. So that was a mat break, big break.
Very big.
Good split again.
Does he get some sledgehammer break?
Yeah, he's got a huge break. Good split. You've got to go reds, haven't you? Yeah, I know that I don't like the red on the green spot, but
I think what he normally does, Andy, he finds a bag.
Yeah.
The way getting on it, doesn't he? But yeah, reds.
He's playing the one down here. It's a brave shot. That.
He's got some confidence in his system if he plays. Yeah, got it.
So he doesn't miss many pots.
Do you think he could play that one to the right centre off the alley and go up?
Well,
and land
I'm
behind
thinking
the
right centre and leave yourself angle on the left centre like that. I mean, he could screw down underneath it, can't he? Past the brown spot into the right centre.
Yeah. Got the line for it. Can he avoid that yellow?
Or even to the yellow pocket. That's his play for the yellow pocket. I think he had too much angle for that, personally. He's nowhere. Yeah, that wasn't the percentage shot, was it really?
See, he's kind of rushed a few of the balls.
Well, it was a much easier shot just to stun that in, play between the gap over the brown spot, if you like, just leave it into the right centre.
Yeah, you called it, didn't you? And
he's not playing around with the black here, is he?
Is he playing soft yellow?
Oh dear, I don't
close
like
together,
this.
they are, aren't they?
You have to watch his push shot. Oh, he didn't put. It wasn't a push shot. I'll grant him that.
Not too bad.
No, there's a couple of bad yellows, isn't there? Certainly the one on the right-hand side. That is the worst place to have a ball on a pool table.
You said that last time, didn't you? About when it's somewhere there, they're the worst ball to have on the table.
That is the worst ball to have on a pool table because it doesn't double. It's a tough shot up the rail. Anyway, he's done the right thing by getting after it early.
Going for it early on, isn't he?
Yeah, he can just chuck it. Well, I say somewhere near the pocket. He doesn't want it over the pocket, does he?
No, because
he'll just play the foul. Well, it's not a foul. He'll lost a turn.
I suppose, like you say, just above the pockets, not so much over the bag. something like
Yeah,
that.
that's
yeah,
good.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's
That
a
might
good
even
shot, that
stop
is.
the red from going, you know, as well.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think it passes.
Very well there, because he's forced him into that bottom red, hasn't he? 'Cause I don't think.
Well, for me, if that red doesn't go, he's got to move it now.
Yeah.
You know, it's no good. I don't know what he's looking at here.
Can he just see enough of the edge to try it? Can he think he can cross double it or come from behind?
He's playing the other one, and he's playing the open one.
From behind, I think.
He's at the yellow.
At the
No,
yellow.
I don't think we need to have the replay button for that one.
No. There won't be a knock on the door here.
No, there won't. No.
The black again. I was saying.
Well, I think as long as he leaves that ball over the bottom right corner till last, I think. Well, yeah. Leave that till last. He hasn't got to really worry too much about the black, has he?
I think he's got to take the one down on the left rail now once you get
Do
rid
you?
of that.
Do you think so?
The one on the rail to the left. Would you get rid of that and then I think you're in position.
Oh, he's played that. Okay.
Not the shot for me, but he's played it well.
Yeah, not the shot for me either, but Russ wants a replay. You're not getting a replay for that one. Even we could see that one.
Yeah.
What's he doing here? Well, he's moved the black for Andy. I'm sure all his... he might play another snookery, you know.
But I thought he would have gone before, really.
Well, he might move the one on the left-hand rail here and leave the white behind the two together. He isn't, but that wouldn't have surprised me, that shot.
See, if he goes here, there was no arming going before, was there?
No, not really.
I don't think.
No.
Okay, now I agree with the back's probably a touch easier, isn't it now, really?
It is.
It
is, yeah.
But he's got to be good on them bottom two to your left,
He's a bit straight on this, isn't he? He's going to have to take the one over the pocket now.
Yeah, see, I don't know. Still a bit tricky for me, this is.
Yeah, and he's not straight on it either, so he's going into the... He might be able to screw out past the red, but... Yeah, he could, but...
No.
He's okay, actually. As long as those two yellows both go... And he might...
Bottom, he's got to play the bottom one first, hasn't he? I don't think the top one goes.
Don't you? No, he might play the snooker then in that case.
Yeah.
No, they must go, otherwise he wouldn't be playing this, would he?
Confidence.
It must go.
Do you think the top one of the two goes?
I do, yeah. Although I don't think he'd have played that shot otherwise.
Yeah, he's down quick into must do, yeah. Don't look like it from the camera, does it?
Can never always tell. He's got to play a shot here, though.
Yeah. Really can go wrong.
I suppose, though, they can go wrong, but he'll have in the back of his mind, even if he rattles the pot, he's going to get a good cue ball, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, cue. Oh, he's in off.
I know. Oh,
wow.
The 2-frame lead is going to continue.
Yeah. He got into that
he's had
one,
a touch there, but like I say, I think he's gone for what you said, and if he did miss a really good white.
Yeah.
So he hasn't jawed that, has he? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's raised his hand, and I thought he deserved it because he played a good shot on the hour, didn't he?
He did, yeah, correct.
He's been unlucky to going off.
Yeah. So 5-3 as usual. We get a break after 10 frames, so there's 2 more until the break.
Russ likes a replay, doesn't he?
I think he's referring to the shot in his match, which was...
Oh, I've missed something there, Alan, yeah.
Oh, have you?
Yeah,
he played John Hurst, and, well, I watched it about 12-15 times, and I still couldn't make my mind up which ball it hit. And then Andy Brammer it was who sent me a really, really slowed down replay where, to me, it was apparent that Russ hit his own ball first. But I think the players agreed that it probably was a foul, but it was so tight.
Yeah.
As it was, well, I mean, Maz was saying after, Maz does reffing, doesn't he? And I think Maz was timekeeping in the match, and Maz was saying that a ref could not have given a foul there because it was so close, and unless you're sure it's a foul, you can't give it.
Can't give it, right.
And to the initial, the initial eye, if you like, it did look like a foul, but
So what was the outcome? It was
the outcome was a this is enough. Yeah. He's tied the two balls up.
Not too bad.
The outcome between the players and the people who were watching and the timer was it was a foul. But if you looked at it again, and I've still got it, I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you at the break. I've still got it on my phone. If you look at it slowed down into frame by frame, and I don't know how Brahma did it, but it was pretty clear that the cue ball grazed across the yellow ball. Oh, is this enough as well? It is, yeah. I mean, Matt's covering it. It's a bit unlucky, to be fair. Yeah, Russ grazed his own ball before it hit the yellow, but it was slowed down into frame by frame before you could see that, and we didn't get that until after the decision was made. Anyway, back to this one.
Yeah.
But to be fair, we haven't had refs on any of these cat games from 1 all the way up to 4, and there's only been 2 or 3 debatable incidents.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's been the players have been quite fair,
yeah.
And they've been played in the spirit it should be played in most of these matches, or all of these matches, I think.
Yeah, and it does help having the camera on here, doesn't it? And you can see back.
It does for the obvious ones like we had today.
Controversy, yeah. It's all on here, isn't it?
He's underdone that. He needs to be straight in on that, didn't he? Really?
He
might be able to run into. Yeah, he might be able to run into the red. He's just got to be careful. He doesn't just glance off it.
Yeah, Matt would be kicking himself there because I don't think he needed to play that shot as hard as he did there.
No, he's screwed it across. Yeah, he's on it, he's pretty good. Yeah. Again, he can go into the red, but does the black go?
The black goes to the left foot? I don't think it does.
Tight, isn't it?
Tight,
that doesn't look as though it goes, Dan, does it?
No, he's running away from this as well, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. If he can hit the underside of the red,
play to the left centre.
He has hit the underside of it, but it's the pot. I was going to say he could stay on it, but
yeah.
This is about the first time we've had a situation where Bulbs missed his last ball, or second to last ball, other than the very first frame. Yeah. Matt can't knock him in though, can he? He's got to find something because of the ball that's next to the yellow.
He's going to try and knock the yellow in.
He's just got to be careful the cue ball doesn't go in as well. Well, he's moved it. He hasn't potted it, but he's bought himself a chance here, hasn't he?
I think he'll be happy with that.
I do too, yeah.
I think his biggest worry was maybe kissing the white in.
Yeah, like I say, he backs himself with his potting. Yeah, that's okay. If he can get straight into the middle pocket, he's almost out, isn't he? He's got a bit of too much angle there. He might be able to just drop it in, do you think?
Yeah, just drop it in, roll the other one down.
It's risky. He's got to kind of hit it thick, hasn't he, into the...
Just roll it in,
He's okay. He's okay. Yeah. Plays the one along the rail. He's perfect on the other one, isn't he? As long as he pots it.
He's quite of a quick player, isn't he?
He is quite
he's
quick.
Like,
yeah, a bit too quick, I think.
Yeah. You think like he's got time as well sometimes just to have a look.
Yeah, he's played that well.
Yeah, he's played
come back for the same pocket for the black here. Yeah, I just think if you're being ultra critical, he needs to take a little bit more time with his patterns, doesn't he?
I'd say, because he's gone wrong a couple of times, hasn't he? Not really.
He's hit this too hard.
Yeah.
Oh, this is messable. This is smelly, isn't it? Oh dear.
Kirsten once, so I aren't going to say anything again.
Great shot.
Off the rail.
Yeah, well done.
5-4. Confidence, yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't have liked that shot, would you?
No. I'd have probably tried.
Even in my heyday, I wouldn't have liked that shot. No. Queuing across the rail, on the rail.
Yeah.
Just off straight.
And whatever he did there, and I think he was always going to leave ball on his ball once.
Well, he was.
No,
Yeah. He just overhit his last shot, didn't he? He just. Yeah, good cueing was it.
Potting's pulled through again there, hasn't
it? It has. It's got him out of a bit of trouble there. Yeah.
Do you reckon then? Mat to break as well.
Mat to break. Yeah.
At the break.
Break dish, 5 each.
Yeah, without
do for us.
Off.
Good break. Very good break. He's made a ball.
Massive break, that
Massive break again.
Just,
there's a mess down the bottom corner though, isn't there? Well, there's a mess all over the place, really.
A couple of clusters into there.
Got to go yellows, haven't you?
3 sets of 3 there, and clusters.
Does the yellow pass the red into the left centre? I think it probably does, you know. Oh yeah, it clearly does.
It does,
He's missed his first ball.
Got up quick.
He got up quick. Took his eye off it. Handed the best set to his opponent, which is a bit annoying, isn't it, when you've potted off the break?
I think I'm gonna say. I think there'll be 2 frames to whoever wins 11-9 either way. There's going to be 2 frames in it. I think.
You don't see a lot of leads overturned, do you, in these matches? And I've watched quite a lot of these matches in every category, and you don't see leads overturned very often.
That was a good on Saturday. Dom and Neil. He was 6-4 down at break. Dom was, and he come back and won the next 4. And
what was the score?
11-10 to Neil. We're at the break. 6-4
to
Neil, and Dom come out and won the next 4 frames.
Did
it was like they were get 3-1, 3-1. And
good shot.
Come out after the break and did him a favour.
Excellent. Good shot that. He left himself a lovely angle to get that ball out. This is a very good chance to take this frame. Oh, he doesn't want to tie that one up. It's a small window he's left him. So he's a bit close to the one he's on as well, isn't he?
He's got to be pinpoint, always got to be high. Roughly where...
There's no hiding place here either, Dan. He's committed to going for these. He's queuing across the line here, so the white's just travelling across the table.
Be careful,
he doesn't push this as well. He played it pretty well. He's not out of the woods though, is he?
He wanted to be around the blue spot, didn't he, for that last jala, but I don't know if he can get there now, can he?
It's tough,
it's thin, isn't it?
It's tough, this is now. You watch me put a few of them blacks in the crown threes. You're going back a bit there, Phil. Blimey, that was 80s.
Did you play a bit with Phil, did you?
No, I played against him a few times back in the day.
Good friend of mine, Phil.
Is he? Yeah, nice lad. And you know what, Phil? Talking about the Crown Threes, we won the Crown Threes the particular year I think he's talking about. Myself and Tony Douthwaite and Kenny Hepburn. And I haven't seen Kenny Hepburn for over 30 years, and over the last couple of weeks I've been back in touch with him again, which is quite ironic, really. He's living in Australia now, near Darwin. About 88, You what, mate?
How far
88. Phil just said it was 88, but it was mid to late 80s.
88 there,
mid to late 80s. But yeah, and I've not seen Kenny for donkey's years, and we've been in touch with him. He's living near Darwin in Australia.
Down under.
He has been for 30 years, good shot.
So Howard isn't listening there, and talking about Australia.
Howard doesn't talk about Australia.
Talk about that, does he?
No, never even mentioned it.
Anyway, could he?
Oh, he's not through far enough here. Oh, he probably just is. You know, he can screw back to areas now anyway, can't he?
Are we going in all level at the break?
Possibly.
He likes these long shots to this corner bag anyway.
Yeah.
It was easier than the last one, isn't it? So
it's much easier. It's much easier than the last one, Good shot. Nice 5 each. Okay, guys. So we'll have 10 minutes or so, and we'll see you back here for the conclusion. Welcome back. We're back on. The mics aren't moving here, which concerns me a little bit, Dan.
I had mine way away then.
No, they're not moving on the screen.
Oh right,
they
okay.
are. One is. Oh yes, they are. We're away.
Yeah.
We're okay. Right, so that would be ball breaking because he broke first in the match. So 5 each, all to play for.
Again, big break again.
Yeah, one bad red, one bad yellow.
Well, Wolf's just been saying he feels good. And
evening, Gaz. He feels good. Yeah, he's playing okay, really, isn't he? He's just
happy,
making the odd mistake. He's going to just drop this in dead weight, I think, is he? He's screwing it in. I thought he'd dropped that in dead weight and left the angle on the one to the left centre, just knocked the red in over the pocket.
Neil, how's Benidorm going, mate?
Evening for Benidorm, yeah.
Evening, Matt.
Yeah, evening, Matt.
Doubles partners in.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's almost lost that opportunity there, hasn't he? If he'd have just dropped that in, I think he could have cut the one in left centre and knocked the red in over the left.
Do you think he was trying to leave an angle on the left centre to go with knock that red in previously?
Maybe.
Yeah.
You might have to just play the loss of turn here and hide the white best he can. He's still got the bad red on the right hand side, hasn't he?
I think there's a chance of a skill shot, but they are ready to afford
He
me
might
anyway.
be able. You see the red he's pointing at. He might be able to play the loss of turn and leave the cue ball glued to that ball. It's not easy, but he hasn't got much else really, has he?
He's still got that tricky red ante to deal with. That brown
yeah,
by the yellow.
He has. The one on the right hand side. It's a
there.
tricky ball. Yeah, hasn't left much there unless this goes through the gap between the red and the black and the red. I'm not sure. Closest
it hasn't been a bad game, Matt, to be fair.
It's been close, hasn't it? It's been mistakes,
close,
but we can't expect that. Oh, he's going to move this bad red. He's going to go into the yellow at least. He has done.
Just needs to come out here.
He is. A bit betwixt.
Is he on a double, or is he cutting that one in? Don't know.
He's come back down the table.
You can see he can come back down the table, can't he?
He can.
But does he get rid of that? Does he get rid of that red now? Does he play the double now? Get rid of it?
Looks like it.
Tricky, isn't it? If he doesn't, I think.
Is he doubling it? Or is he cutting it? He's doubling it.
Wide.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It is wide. Yeah, he's left a chance here on yellows.
Yeah, I think though, like I say, he could have come back down there and couldn't he if he wanted. And
yeah, he could have gone on it better than that, couldn't he? There's this cue ball going. Well, he's okay. He's still in play.
Playing ground, 2 cushions.
Yeah, if you can get into the cue ball and leave it somewhere near where the black is.
Yeah. He didn't
get any side on that. He just potted it, didn't he? I suppose though he might be able to get on this yellow the same pocket. Yeah. If you can cut this into the thick part of the pocket.
I think it's natural, and has he got
No, I think it is natural. As long as he cuts it as thick as he can, but make sure you don't miss the pot.
Yeah.
Let's get the weight right. Looks a bit pacey to me. Oh no, it's not. No, it's good.
Yeah,
it's good.
Black same bag or
possibly. Well, I don't think he can hold. He's going to have to use the bottom rail.
Yeah. Or is he a shout for stunning into the red? It's a bit. If you miss it,
because he's got both the top pockets as well, hasn't he? So
red. Yeah. He didn't want to catch it, did he?
Difficult black now. This is.
Yeah.
It's a difficult black.
I don't think Matt would mind it.
It's just as tough as the one Matt potted. This
definitely,
is.
Yeah. I mean,
and where the reds are,
you can't play to the right centre off the red, can you? The white's going all around the place.
I don't think it goes, Matt. Dan, I don't think it goes, mate. And unless he gets the pocket, these reds are drop-ins.
Yeah.
Put in. Great shot.
Brilliant,
shot. That's going to do his confidence the world of good.
Yeah, he's happy with that little tap of the table there. Shows he's happy with that one.
I'm not surprised. It's an excellent shot.
As good as the one Matt played off the rail.
It was just as good. Yeah.
Yeah, be happy with that, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Again, stays in front.
Yeah, Matt's never been in front, has he?
No. Just can't seem to get
He had
the
a
edge
chance
yet.
there, didn't he? Yeah, he did have a chance. He made his bad ball good, and then didn't get him. It's still anybody's match, though. This, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, bad break again. He's trying to hit him too hard. I think it often happens, doesn't it?
Yeah.
When you're a bit frustrated.
And he doesn't really look like he puts any effort into it.
No, but these reds, well, how easy do you want these?
Yeah, that red go. Yeah, can you say if that one goes there?
It does.
But
You
you'd
wouldn't
think
be playing
dot
from
to
there,
dot.
though, would you?
Screwing out for the other one, right centre.
Yes,
here,
yeah. I just think he could have played that from like the almost the brown spot on the snooker table.
Yeah.
With a bit of left hand side and come up the tracked up for a choice of 3 balls there. He's okay though.
Yeah, good black that was, John. Good black he got it down, mate. Is he playing this one now yet?
Just got to be careful he doesn't tie his. Yeah, that's well. I suppose he's on his ball, and I'm sure he would have liked to play that to the centre, but he is on it now. He shouldn't miss this.
Was it just a soft stunge, you think?
Yeah.
Just on over a couple of inches.
Yeah, and then on and off the cushion.
Yeah.
I'm sure that black in the last frame will give him a lot of confidence, certainly with shots like this. You know. Dear.
Well, he's played that with some confidence, hasn't he?
Yes, yeah. Yeah. It's just the wrong side of this. I'm sure he can just drop it in, but it's just the wrong side of it, isn't he? Now it's the wrong side of this. He'll have to stun into the black here, unless he can just screw past it.
Yes, it's tricky, see, from here, isn't it?
It is.
Can he screw past it?
I think if he follows through, he's leaving himself an awkward angle, because it obviously doesn't go in the left centre, clearly.
Just little shots like this where you've got to be... Because he doesn't want to come off the 2 cushions, does he, and play it in the same bag.
They can go wrong. Yeah, he's getting up again. They can go wrong, these.
Time's got close here as well. Got back up again.
You don't want time pressures on shots like this, do you?
He's topping it through.
Yeah, that's it was always the problem.
I don't know. Has he played for the double? Has he played for the double?
No, he's I don't know. He might play. It does double, doesn't it? It does double. I think I'd go cut.
See, now we playing that shot there. If he'd have played it harder, the black would have gone in the same bag.
But if he'd played harder, he might have threw more into the black. He's cutting this.
Yeah.
He's cutting this. Oh, he's got it. Yeah, there was no in-off, was it? Because the yellow was stopping the in-off. So
yeah, good shot. Loves that 2-frame lead, doesn't he?
He does. He's got it back. He's got it back.
And his break.
Yeah, it's worrying times a bit for Matt, because he is frustrated with his game. We were chatting to him at half time, weren't we? And he was moaning and groaning he wasn't playing very well.
Yeah.
And we thought he was potting well, but he was rushing some shots. And
he said he was struggling with his position, didn't he?
Yeah, struggling with the cue ball and stuff. But you can almost feel him getting more and more frustrated, can't you?
And again, we thought he was kind of playing quick, and he said he felt he was rushing a bit, didn't he, as well?
Yeah.
And you'd never think he's got the clock against him, because he's quicker than
he's
that.
He's a quick player anyway. Yeah, he is. So bulbs break. Oh, he's gone straight and off now. Exactly the same. Now, are they as easy? Well, they are. Other than the black. The black's not great, but it's in a good place for a double. So these are the situations, I think, where Matt just takes his time. He's straight down, isn't he? I mean, I know the pattern's not difficult here, but you know, which ball do you want for your black? Where do you want the cue ball for your black?
See, I'd have probably been inclined there to use this red on the left to probably nudge that black down as a bit of a free shot.
Yeah. To the point.
Bit of a free shot there he would have had, where now he's in a bit of...
Well, he's okay just, isn't he? He can screw
there,
out. I think he can avoid the yellows and screw out, but...
He's going towards the left centre.
This could go wrong.
Yeah. And again, it's right on even 8-9 seconds, he's down, bang.
He's okay. He's got more angle than he wanted on this. He's got to be careful he doesn't collide with the ready and leave himself nothing.
He's hoping, I think, to come through between the two
between the gap, which would be alright, but
doesn't want it at the top.
He's okay. A bit straight, I suppose, for perfection, but I suppose he can play a stop shot, roll it in right centre, and have the double on the black.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to do anything.
I think he's going to play for the double. I don't think he can get behind it now, can he? Or even play it into the top left.
No, but I'm just thinking if he plays the one along the cushion now, just stops the white, leaves his last ball into the right centre, follows through, gets level with the black, and doubles it back into the right centre.
Doubles it back, yeah.
He's gone left centre, okay.
Is he going?
So again, well, I think if he follows it through, he's going up the table, isn't he? So he just wants to be level with the black.
And he can still play that shot you just said, can't he?
He can, yeah. Just leave the white level with the black and double it straight into his body.
No, he wants to be behind it.
Wrong shot for me again.
Still got a double on.
He has got a double on, but it's a much harder double than he needed.
Yeah.
Cutting it up the rail.
He gets it. Oh no.
Again, a double on the middle was much easier than that for me. For me, he may have seen it differently, but I always think they're reasonably straightforward when you're doubling back into your body. You're in trouble here now.
Again, it goes back to that old situation, doesn't it, where...
it just comes down to shot choice at the end of the day, you know. And I think Matt only missed because he wasn't on it very well.
Yeah, I thought he could have nudged it with his first or second shot. He probably could have nudged it.
Possibly, yeah.
And I think he was still okay wherever he was.
Yeah. So we might play this with a bit of right hand side and then play a snooker next shot.
Yeah, I just think, tuck him up behind the other yellow.
Yeah, just knock one over the middle pocket and leave him behind the other one, yeah.
What is he going to go into him?
Yeah, he didn't play it with any side, but he's still got that same shot.
Is he confident enough to play the one on the top left?
Yeah, he might go for him. I mean, they're all on, aren't they? You play the one nearest the cushion into the middle pocket if he fancies it.
Yeah.
But it's missable, isn't it? Even though he's on it nicely, it's missable. Though he's playing the open one.
Yeah, he's going here, isn't he?
He's going.
Just going to try to stay in his rhythm, isn't he? Because I don't know. Can he just snip it in? Or not? No, tight.
Well, I thought he'd have tried that last shot, but
is it tight?
He's too close to it here. He's have to play the snooker. Oh, wait, mind you.
No, see it.
Wow.
It's hard to see from this angle how tight that actually was.
Well, I think it does pot, you know. It does pot, but I bet he wishes he'd played the snooker earlier on now.
I think you were right, and I think that's the way. I think he was, and I think he changed his mind, didn't he? No, I didn't
he's
like
left
it.
the black
I
as
didn't
well.
like it at all.
Matt's not missing this black. It's another frame. He's give him some frames, hasn't he, Andy?
Yeah, give him some, He did it in another frame, didn't he, like that, where...
Yeah, it's just happened a couple of times, this has where... Oh, he almost missed that.
Right.
He almost missed that.
No.
But he didn't. There's only two kinds, that go in and them that don't. So...
I still think, I agree, he should have played that snooker when I think he was...
Well, I just think that would have cemented the frame. Unless, of course, I mean, Matt could have hit the snooker and knocked it onto a rail, couldn't he? Or even potted it. But I just thought that was probably the wise shot. With a two-frame lead as well, you want to, your opponent's down, you want to keep him down, don't you, really?
Yeah. He's played one or two frames where they've been easy and he hasn't gone.
Yeah, he has, easier than that.
Easier than that, and he's laid his snooker, hasn't he?
So Matt gets to break now with a sledgehammer break. He needs to keep control of the cue ball.
That's time to take the lead.
Lost the cue ball again a
Yeah,
bit.
not again.
I think he's dry here.
Try, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, try.
Yeah.
Nothing obvious, and I don't
No,
think.
they're not easy, are they? I mean, there's a finish there. You'd expect some of these top boys to get finishes like this, but you know, when you're playing at Cat 4 standard here, it's good. You know, these are decent players. Don't get me wrong, but finishes like this, you know, if you throw Chris Mallin at these, he's getting these
Oh, yeah,
1 and 2, something like that. But it's probably a 1 and 6, 1 and 7 for these boys, I expect.
Does that one?
I think the right hand side of the messy 3 together goes in the bottom left corner, but he's clearly not going here, is he? What's he playing, lost a turn or something here?
I think does that sneak past?
No,
lost a turn yet.
No, he hasn't got it.
No.
Okay, so there's only one bad red really, the one stuck in the middle of the cluster. And he's got a ball to the right centre to get that out with.
Oh, he's had another look, another 2-second look.
He's digging on this one.
Digging.
I don't think there's any need to move that. I think that went.
I thought that went on. Yeah, that went. I think that already went in there, didn't it?
Unless he was trying to get into the cluster there. He may have been trying to get into the cluster, but again, it was just shot selection, wasn't it?
He just doesn't want to leave it too late again now.
He's got a nice angle here. If he just plays this on and off the top rail, maybe a bit of right hand side, leaves a cut to the left centre and gets into that bunch.
Just a nudge into it, yeah. He's only got a nudge at hand, so it'll go.
Yeah, they'll spread far and wide. That's not bad.
No.
You might have to get into the cue ball a bit, but that's not bad. Just make sure you don't miss the pot is the main thing.
That's the only thing here, and didn't he miss taking out.
He's a bit thin, isn't he? Could have done with another 2 or 3 inches on the cue ball here, but
he's liable to end up trying to play a planter or something here. I don't know.
He's playing the cut. He is going into them. He has missed the pot.
Overcut it. And he missed the split, really.
Will he be tempted with the skilly, or will he just play the loss of turn shot? Because the skilly is on.
Yeah, it's on from that angle.
It is on.
Yeah.
And he's on the ball along the bottom rail if he gets it.
I think the one below the red goes to right centre.
I do. Yes, I do. He might be just playing a loss of turn, which yes, that's exactly what he's played. Loss of turn. Yeah. I think he was looking whether the red went. I'm not sure that. I think the red goes off the yellow, but I'm not sure it goes direct. It doesn't look as though it does actually. The yellow goes definitely, but I'm not sure the red does. I think he's playing it off the yellow. Yeah, at that pace it was a tough shot, and it's gone. Oh dear. At that pace.
Wasn't going to get not on these medals. I mean, they're not easy.
No,
anyway,
he needed to play that slowly down. I know why he played it, because he's on the one to centre back, look where the cue ball is, but he's got less chance of potting it at that pace, I think. So Bulb's only got the black to worry about here, hasn't he? The rest
just
of
flash, it's just off the rail, isn't it? So, within a foot of it, you reckon.
Well, you either play to move it or double it, Again, I don't think that's in a bad place for a double. As long as you get a good cue ball, that's in a decent place for it, especially where that red is, on the middle of the top rail.
You nudge into it now,
possibly, but you don't know where the black's going or the cue ball's going when you're playing a shot like this.
I mean, if it's at pace, you don't want pace. You don't be crossed up in the black.
Well, he's got the black out. The black's fairly easy now. He's got quite an easy run out now, hasn't he? If you just get straight in on the one along the bottom rail and just leave himself an angle into the right centre as his last ball.
Drop behind the black.
Yeah, just send it down into the D on a snooker table.
Yeah.
He's screwing this. I just slow roll this one.
Yeah, just slow roll it.
Oh, he played it pretty well, to be fair. Yeah, if you don't get the middle of the cue ball with them shots when you're digging down, you can make it look a bit silly, can't it?
Yeah.
Spinning all over the shop. rattled it. He's got away with it though. He hasn't
Yeah,
left the one.
No.
He hasn't left the one.
He had a nice angle there, and I think, to go up there.
He did, yeah. He was just digging at the cue ball a bit, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So Matt's in a spot of bother here.
Because he definitely doesn't double, does it? So is he coming off it?
Well,
Try and leave him top end of the table.
He's just got to leave it as awkward as he can. Where he's standing's a good place, possibly. Down that corner.
Yeah, avoiding that bag.
Get the white as close to that top rail as you possibly can. Yeah, and certainly avoid the pocket.
Yeah, he's getting close to that pocket, isn't he?
That's not great. That's not great.
No.
Yeah, he hit that a bit thick, didn't he? If he'd hit it thinner and got his object ball closer to the yellow that's close to the black spot and got the white up the table a bit further. This is no gimme pot though, is it?
That's the cue in hand, isn't it? To sort of cross over to the other.
He's got it.
Well, I think he's going to catch the red.
I think it does pass centre pocket, you know, but it's tough. Mind you, the cue ball's going into the red, I think.
The red, yeah, so he can hold on.
So he doesn't have to worry about position too much, but I think it does pass. It's hard to tell off that, but I know he's going top right corner, so perhaps it doesn't.
No.
It's close, that is.
It's a white going with it, yeah.
No. He's got a shot at the blacks. A good pot that was. He needs another one though.
Another tester.
Yeah.
Good evening, Coles. Mr. Tonk.
Evening, Aid. I fancy him for this though. Yeah, it's in, that is. Oh, it isn't.
Oh, it dropped.
God, I thought that was in. Did you?
I didn't think it looked like messing hand, I thought it was in all the way.
I know it was going for the right hand jaw, but I thought perhaps a lack of pace maybe kept it out. I don't know, but how do you fancy these?
I don't.
No, neither do I. To be honest with you.
So I want it to be a fair roll finish. Take these out.
No, I really don't fancy these.
Get it back level. My fingers, he's got time.
He's trying to cover the black up, isn't he? I'm not sure a snooker. Well, I say a snooker doesn't help. That's a good blocker, isn't it? That red on the left, the middle of the three, if you like.
Yeah, it's tough.
It is a good blocker.
It's tough hit, that isn't it?
And with ball in hand, I kind of do fancy him.
Yeah. And he hasn't put it that far across, has he? So
he's trying to straighten it up. So it was either or, wasn't it?
Gonna miss that red and see that's the key. Got it.
He has got it. Yeah, good shot.
Good shot that.
Yeah, so he didn't block the natural. It looked on camera as though the natural was tough, but he didn't play that with any side. He just played to avoid the red on the way up the table, didn't he?
Yeah, and he keeps his 2-frame lead.
And with playing it slow, it's helping the cue ball to kind of slide down the rail a little bit, making it a bigger target. Yeah, keeps his 2-frame lead. He's never had a 3-frame lead, has he? But he's had a 2-frame lead quite often, and has ended up being pegged back.
Yeah, he'll be happy with that, won't he?
Well, I mean, he's playing the better pool, isn't he, Ball? He'll be disappointed. Sorry, mate.
Right.
I've just nearly pulled Dan's head off by pulling his headset. Yeah, he's playing. He'd be disappointed if he does go on to lose this match, because he certainly played the better pool for the lion's share of it. But it's certainly not over. He's a dangerous player, is Matt.
He look a bit wonky, they do, to me.
What do, mate?
The rack.
The rack.
Yeah, looks like it's a little bit on the skiway.
The ball went cleanly straight in. Just back up your argument a little bit. Good chance.
Anyway, yeah, they're all open, aren't they?
Yeah, yellow's got to be yellows.
Yellows,
here,
yeah. He's got a nice little line of 3 there, hasn't he?
Well, yeah, they
mind their own weight, they will, won't they? Nothing daft there.
They're quite easy, these, aren't they? I know we should never say they're easy, but because nothing's ever easy. But
does the one just above the red pass into the right, that's corner right?
Yeah, they all go, mate. There isn't a bad ball on the table.
No.
Oh, I'm surprised he's left the one up there, mind you. I suppose he had the angle running away from it.
I thought
He can get back over for it now, can't he? He can play the one to the right centre and screw across the table towards the red. It's near the left centre. That's got to be a shot. I just think he had the angle going the wrong way, but that's got to be a shot here.
Clean behind the back of this other one here.
He is, but now he's left that one isolated.
Oh no!
He's managed to get this wrong, hasn't he?
He's got plays worst ball now, really, hasn't he?
See, I'd have taken them two together, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I think you had to get rid of that one when you said Andy Lee. Oh, he's on that middle anyway. I didn't think he was on that.
Yeah, I don't like his pattern here. I don't think this was his original intended pattern, if I'm honest with you, but they're still there, I suppose. He's just got to get the right side of each ball.
Is he just dropping behind this top yellow now then, do you reckon? Yeah. Not behind
He's
the red.
The cue ball here. He's snookered himself.
Yeah, on both, I think. I don't even think he can cut the bottom one now either.
No, he snookered himself. Yeah. Total snooker in the old rules, that is.
It was the jinx of they're all easy.
Yeah, you've only got to get the wrong side of a ball, but I thought he missed the trick by not, getting on that ball at the one end of the table. So he's had a bit of a swing. Now these reds aren't that difficult, are they? I'm assuming the one goes to the top left corner. First shot. Can't quite see. He's looking at it. I think it does. He's straight down on it, isn't he? Yeah, he's...
Apart from the one to the right, and I think you're pretty straightforward, aren't you?
Yeah, you'd want to get rid of that really before you took the one over the left centre, wouldn't you? Because then you can roll it in at your own pace, knowing you're on your next ball. But Matt's had some strange routes in this.
Yeah, he said anti about his wides. He said his position wasn't on form, but now I think will be up above the black.
He's on it now. That's a good shot. That's a good shot. Yeah.
I think that red goes in the left hand strand if he just drops this in behind, leaving himself a bit of an angle. Or is he screaming out? I don't know.
He's got a choice, really, hasn't he?
Yeah, leaving himself an angle that bit.
That's okay. Yeah, he's got to pot this, hasn't he? Really, just pocket weight almost.
Yeah. Yeah, because you don't want to go near that top pocket, does he?
No, he doesn't. No, that's a good shot. Yeah, Ball will be kicking himself there. That was a very good break. So you just drop this in and have the black right corner. Okay, that's a good enough
he
shot.
Was obviously straight enough on it once.
Yeah, to screw it back. But
I was thinking the same as you though, and then when he got up like that on it. Yeah, another kick there. He'll be kicking himself with that.
Well, yeah.
Matt's to break, isn't it? As well.
It is Matt's break. Yeah.
He can't get the 3-frame lead, can he?
He can't. Good counter clearance though. That was good counter clearance. I know he. I think he probably gave that game up as soon as he saw where the position of the balls were off the break. But you've still got to go down and get them, haven't you? Knowing that if you don't get them, you're 3 frames behind.
Yeah.
But it's been a closely contested match, this. Both of them have had chances in most frames, to be honest, haven't they?
Yeah.
Lost the cue ball again there. He's going to be dry again.
Yeah.
He was dry in his last frame. They're messy though, these are not nice. I suppose it's got to be reds, but there's a lot of work to do.
Like I say, Anne could just get a bit of control, can't he, really? And try
you can take your first ball off and just move that ball on the right hand side, can't you?
No, I can't see any ball to nudge that red. Is that red on the bottom rail doesn't go and anyway?
Don't you think so? I think it goes one of the corners, if not both.
But to the right pocket?
Yes, if anything it does go to the right as we look, but it may go to both.
Deceiving from it.
He's played a decent shot there, to be fair. I've got no problems with that shot. No. Is Matt going to stick in this frame, or is he going to go... he's just been going headlong, hasn't he, on it? In every single frame, he just... he doesn't pull back, does he?
I think if he does, I think...
He can work his way back into this one, I think,
yeah.
But they know each other well, and Matt might think as Bull might have the upper hand tactically.
Yeah.
As Matt's probably got the upper hand potting wise. You know, everybody's got their strengths and weaknesses, haven't they?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I think you just have to get in the white top end.
Yeah, I don't think he played a pot there.
Plant, yeah.
Pretty sure he didn't.
Just cutting that ball back down there.
You see, Matt's behind here, isn't he? So for me, I'm just playing that yellow into the black, and knocking the black up towards the yellow.
Yeah, that's the only ball that could keeps him in it, doesn't it?
It is, yeah. Just knock it up the rail 6 inches. That's not for me, that shot.
No.
He could play the loss of turn, I think, maybe. It's a tough shot, though.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, he's gone past it. Well.
You've seen something we haven't?
Well. He's got to find a split from somewhere, or a double or something.
It's that again. It's that one ball there, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think, like I say, he's backs his potting, doesn't he? Massively backs his potting, so I don't see where he can.
Well, I think that's done him a favour, personally. I think that's done him a favour. I know the Reds are on, and he's got a ball to split his bad ball out, but I just couldn't see him getting out there. He'd probably argue differently, but you know, he could say he's got the ball to left centre to split his bad one out. But we'll see.
Yeah, because the black does go, got the right centre and the bottom right. There's a couple of bags.
Well, it goes in 3 pockets, doesn't it? But it's not easy to get on.
Like you say, it's D spot at the snooker table. Anywhere up there, he's got a shot on it, hasn't he?
See, the obvious shot for me here is to get his bad ball out and leave the white stuck up the back of the yellow it's next to.
Yeah. Yeah, he's perfect opportunity there, and to play that.
He's playing a snooker here, but there's
a good shot there.
There's plenty of...
he could still play it now, can't
he could
he,
do.
in a way,
He
really.
could just move it out, yeah, and leave a safe cue ball. That's what he's played.
Just enough for it to go, yeah, that's it, yeah. Still doesn't leave Matt a lot, does it?
Doesn't. And all the Reds are nicely open now, aren't they?
Does he play a brilliant plan to cannon here? And he's got a chance, hasn't he, then? I think.
He's playing the billiard, is he?
Plant, yeah, billiard,
he's playing the cue ball onto the ball over the pocket. Yeah, that's what he's played.
Hi, Andy, I said.
I don't think he's left a pot there. Hi, Ryan, you alright, mate?
The cope.
You're late. Got your note.
A bit late.
I don't think he's left a pot.
He'd have been in the gym once, he'd have been doing his bits in the gym,
building them arms up. They need a bit of work, them arms.
Yeah.
No, he hasn't left a pot. Oh, he's left that one. I don't think Matt will be turning this down if
no.
If the rest of the game's anything to go by. Off he goes.
Matt will be happy to be here now, won't he?
He will actually, yeah. He's missed it though.
Yeah.
He's got the cue ball.
Yeah,
I think he probably knew, to be fair, he was always getting a good cue ball.
Bit of both once.
Yeah.
If he got it, he was going. If he didn't, not too bad.
Yeah. I mean, you can see the one in the middle of the table, and it does pot, but it's very thin.
Yeah, I think up to the middle, isn't it?
He's gone for it.
So again, say it's the white
He's
going
not
close.
Quite got it.
Like that, yeah.
Not quite got it. Matt's still got this problem though, down the bottom end of the table, hasn't he? It's
It's made that a bit more, that yellow a bit more awkward. That red
He has,
line in
exactly.
there,
I was just going to say the same thing, mate. Yeah,
it's got
getting
less
onto that
margin.
ball is now more difficult than it was.
Well, that was still.
Oh dear. Wow. This is a chance.
It's going to be near their line.
Like we said before, he's got limited options for the black, but you'd fancy getting out here, wouldn't you, where these reds are? You'd be disappointed not to get out here.
Yeah, he's in a good position here, isn't he? I mean, he isn't thinking of rolling this in, is he, and playing a lost turn up there, sure.
Well, I wouldn't have thought so.
Is that what he can drop this in and play lost turn, is he? Got to go, hasn't he?
Yeah, screwing this back. Oh, yeah, well, I would. Oh, he's missed the pot. Wow. So if you're Matt, you've got to take the double on here, haven't you? You've got to take the double on. He's not, you know.
He's in prime position for the double.
He's got to take that. If he takes the double on and gets it, he's won the frame.
Yeah.
Oh, his shot selection.
There's no value in taking the one over.
He's looking at it. He's got to take that double on. Got to. And he is. Oh, he was close. Well, the black's still as it was, really.
Still as it was, yeah. Evening, Aid.
Hi, Aid. So for me, the ball to get on the black is the one over the bottom left corner. Just screw down the table and target the yellow that's over the top left corner.
Yeah.
And it was the same last time he was at the table. It was exactly the same.
They've both missed a couple of balls on here, haven't they?
Yeah, it's been about the scrappiest frame of the match, this one. You've got to get out here, though, haven't you? This is...
Still think he's looking at his lost turn shot, you know.
Do you?
I don't know why, I just think...
It's not even right over the pocket, though, is it?
No. I think he's looked at it a couple of times.
I think he's just making his mind up which ball he wants for the black and where he wants the cue ball. I mean, everybody's different in the way they see it. Okay, so he's going to have the one in the middle. He's got to get good on this. Certainly nothing for short.
See the black. I think it's the same pocket as that red, isn't it? Or your bottom right, isn't it?
Well, it only goes in two pockets now, doesn't it? So looks a decent cue ball, that. He's played that well, hasn't he? There's a good chance. Yeah. Off the cushion. Round the back of the yellow that's to the right of the black. Possibly to the black same pocket. He's just got to get the weight right, hasn't he, I suppose? The shot's there and the angle's there. He's just got to get the weight right. Maybe play it with a tracer left-hand side. Looks pretty good. Oh, he's caught the yellow. Oh.
Well, car crash now, and
well,
isn't it?
I think he might be hitting this with a bit of pace. Yeah, it was black first. I don't think there's any dispute about that, is there?
He's definitely the black first.
Yeah, yes, the black first. Well, this is how you want them, isn't it? If you're yellows, this is how you want them.
Yeah. You just got to not take them for granted, haven't you, now, and make sure you get them.
Yeah, I don't expect him to miss these. Yeah, again, I didn't really agree with having that ball for the black, the one he took. It's easy to say in hindsight, isn't it? But I would definitely add the one over the bottom left corner for me. All you've got to do is screw it straight down the cushion. I'm surprised he's gone this way. Yeah, good shot though. We're back level.
Yeah. Got to get out of that.
He's not going away, is he?
No.
Must be driving ball mad. Seems to be playing all the pool and not getting in front. Or not getting away.
Yeah, well, could be going to the wire. Still think somebody pinched it by 2 frames.
I think Lee Austin said earlier when it was about 1 each that it was going all the way.
Banff's playing decent.
Banff. Who's that, Matt?
He's on about Matt. He looks like Matt Bamford, don't they?
play a similar type of game, don't they?
Yeah. I think there's an argument over who's better looking now, and here we go, ball to break.
Ball to break it is, yeah. Best of 5 now, aren't we? It's a good break. It's a bit of a smelly cue ball, but look at the yellows, they're not bad, are they?
Lee's going 11-10. Matt?
He did say 11-10. I don't think he
Is that
said
what he said?
who
Yeah,
for
yeah.
at the start. He's upped his prediction now, but he did say 11-10 ages ago.
See, I'm with Ryan. I always think I fancy
Yeah,
ball
you
from
did
the
say
start,
Bulb,
yeah.
and I did say Matt in a close game at the start, but blimey, it's hard to call a winner. Can he pot any of it? It looks as though he can pot one of these yellows, doesn't it? He's going for the one along the rail, I think. Oh, he's missed it.
Want
Might have been
Matt?
tight, that.
favourite for this match?
I think he was favourite, but it was quite
Oh, no,
close.
close,
Yeah, I
was it?
think he
Yeah.
was favourite. Oh, it has gone. Oh, the cue ball's in as well. Don't pick it up. Oh dear, that's a bit unlucky to be fair. Well, how'd you like it? Well, he's had easier finishes than this and not got them, so I'm not going to say anything.
Put the case on it.
Yeah, but, well, surely.
It's getting,
He's going, where's he going? Okay.
getting business end now, went it, so.
Okay. He's got to be going down for right centre next, surely. Because I think right centre would have been my first ball and this would have been my second. Yeah, he is going down to that. He's gone too far. This is almost missable, isn't it? There. Huge, yeah, it was a bit unlucky as well, Rob, wasn't it, really? I know it was a thin cut and he didn't really know where the cue ball was going, but he was unlucky to find a pocket. So he's rerouting already, yeah. That's better. Better position.
I think he can screw back out off this right centre to the other, for the other left centre.
Yeah, I think it's
Tough,
absolute. That's why I would have taken this right
Tough,
centre
yeah,
off
I think-
first, because
yeah,
it was
I think-
always his problem ball. He's a bit concerned about screwing into these middle pockets. Well, I would be anyway.
Yeah, they're not really forgiving these middle ones, I don't think. At pace.
Yeah, he just stunned it in. That's okay. Now it's absolute paramount as he gets the right side of this yellow. If he finishes low on it, and by low I mean somewhere near where the yellow is, he's knackered, isn't he? He needs to.
Yeah, he's got.
He needs to be on the right hand side of the table as we look. Oh, looks straight in on it, so he's gonna. He might have just
Can he
enough
come off the
angle.
rail, yeah.
He might just either that or he's just gonna have to
Right
play.
rail.
He's just gonna have to play short position into the bottom
Into the
left.
Bottom left, yeah. I don't think he's got enough angle to come off that rail, has he?
We're about to find out.
No.
He's played short position. He's on it pretty good, to be fair. He's played quite a good shot there.
Again, this is one of them things. He's got playing ball, hasn't you?
Yeah, he's just got to pot the ball.
Don't
He's on the
try and
black,
hold
isn't he?
ball,
Straight
yeah,
enough to hold
yeah.
for the black. So
When you start playing side on these, isn't it? You end up missing the pot.
yeah, he's
and
played it
trying
well.
on.
He's played it well.
Yeah.
Just coaxed it in, really, didn't he? So 9-8 bulb, and still Matt has never been in front in this match.
The lead continues.
Yeah. This is a big frame, though. You think if Bulb gets on the hill here at 10-8, I'm not saying you can't see a way back from that, because you can, but it's going to be tough to win all of the last 3 frames,
Yeah.
especially as he doesn't have a break in 2 of them.
There's a chance. Needs a good break now, doesn't he? to.
Well, he needs a ball, because I don't think he's made a ball
No.
off his last 2 breaks, and for somebody with such a big break as Matt's got, you know, that would be disappointing for him.
He doesn't make a ball, he always finds an off, doesn't he? He's gone off a few times.
He has, he's gone off on that left centre a few times. He needs to avoid that, and when he hasn't gone off on that left centre, he's been close to going in off there. So he needs to just concentrate on getting that front ball square, even if he takes a bit of power out of the break. Just get that front ball square. If you get kicked and off, well, so be it. It's unlucky, but it happens to everybody at times.
He needs the right break at the right time now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he definitely needs a ball.
Ball, bit of a tactic here, gone
Ball
toilet,
is
you know.
making him wait, isn't he?
Yeah. Knows what he's doing there, and
He's back with the obligatory apology.
yeah.
He's got a good cue ball this time,
No
and he's made a ball.
Yeah.
So, Reds.
Not bad, Reds, and yeah.
Yeah, it's just the one by the black, isn't it? Is awkward. It's awkward, that one by the black. It doesn't really go anywhere. Any comfort?
Well, he's not taking any time anyway, is he? He's down, he's going.
Yeah, his thoughts have got to be on that ball by the black.
Well, he's done it a few times, hasn't he?
Yes, he's just going, potting his easy balls and
yeah.
leaving his difficult ball till the end, but he's not going to keep getting away with that. He's got away with it a few times.
I mean, he could nudge it now off the one to the left centre. But
Well, has he got the angle just to run up into it now? Because he's going to be on one of the others, isn't he? He had got the angle, he didn't play it. Why didn't he play it then?
I think either way he was onto the other one to the bottom right, and he would have nudged it over to both bottom corners, wouldn't he?
Yeah. He's not leaving it till last, surely. Has he got
Is
the
he going
angle
to play
just
it now to drop it in the
all
left
he's got to
middle?
do is hit the yellow that's front of it, knock that out of the way, really. But I don't know if he's got the angle or not. Let's have a look on the other camera, see if that tells us anything different. He hasn't, has he? Straight in on it, isn't he? He's awkward here.
He'll have no shot if he tries to play it. No, he's going that way, he's going that way.
Yep. Is he off?
No.
Yeah, well. Again, it was his pattern, I think, that was his problem. Shot selection, and I think he's let him down all night a little bit, to be honest.
The thing is, Andy Curry could have dropped that bottom right one in, and it would have gone top. Left.
Yes, it would have gone top. Yeah. And he's a good potter.
I don't think he ever looked at it, did he?
No, he didn't. No. I don't know if he could have got on it though, Dan, because he was fairly straight on the one in the bottom right. I don't think he could have gone on it.
He's not playing the plans here, right?
He is doing. Well, he's left a cut on this. Well, he's left a cut to both of them.
Yeah. See, he's thinking, but
yeah, but he hasn't really developed anything by playing that shot, has he?
A bit of like a nothing shot, wasn't it?
Yeah. He's got to be careful he doesn't get too negative. He has lost a couple of frames by being too negative.
He's done it in a way he thinks that Matt's played a lost turn.
He's got the double.
Yeah,
he's playing the skill
skills,
here.
Yeah.
It's hard to see whether it's. If that yellow wasn't there, it's dead straightforward. I mean, does it go past cleanly? It looks tight, doesn't it? Oh, it'd be a good shot if he gets this. No, the yellow's. Well, was it in the way? We'll never know. But it looked in the way, to be fair. And if it was in the way, he might have been better off playing the lost turn.
Yeah.
Is this a good time to go? Look where that red is.
See, he's played a couple of times, hasn't he? Where he's had him easy and he's not gone.
See, he's allowed Matt now to get this ball off the rail, hasn't he? Has he left him a double?
Again. Double one, is it?
Oh, what a shot!
Perfect.
That is. What a shot!
That's a brilliant shot. He's obviously played it, hasn't he? Absolutely. Again, he's done it again though, and he's done it where he had a chance to go.
I know, he was too cautious. He was too cautious, no doubt about it. Especially playing somebody like Matt, who you know is going to throw his arm at stuff.
I think 3 times he's done that and lost the frame.
Let's have another look at that, guys. Look at that for a shot.
Balter.
That's a proper television shot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Be impressed with that one, wouldn't he?
Oh, you're gutted though if that's played against you, aren't you? What's Warren say?
Yeah, you're kicking the
That's
table.
Matt at his usual 6 point. No, mate, he's on Diet Coke. I've seen him get a drink at the bar. Diet Coke and a water he ordered.
Yeah.
9 each we are. That score's wrong, folks. That's right now. Bulb to break anyway. Best of 3.
Could be the Y then. Or is this where he goes 2 in front again?
Well, it's a massive frame because whoever wins this frame's on the hill, aren't they?
Yeah.
He's made a ball anyway. That's his first objective achieved. Yeah, he'll be happy with these reds where they are.
Reds
Very happy with these reds.
I think this is where he's just got to have a look, isn't it? Best shot I've seen in a long time.
Well,
yeah, good shot that was, right. Yeah, it's a good shot when Ryan compliments you.
They've gone out of turn with a break here. That should have been Bulb's break.
Should it?
Yeah.
What we on? 19.
That should have been.
19th
Bulb
break.
broke first.
We broke first ball.
That should have been Bulb's
So
break.
odd, yeah, 19th, yeah, Bulb's break.
Oh dear. Well, and look how they finished. Oh, he's just not hard enough there, is he?
Surely they must have known.
Well, it's up to the players really to know whose break it is.
Because the Bulb doesn't know, because they mates, does he not want to say anything? But surely he would.
Oh, his pattern's wrong again. He shouldn't be leaving these 2 balls on the rail till last. Well, let's see how good he gets on this.
He's going to kiss the yellow, I think. Coming into the yellow, and he's got coming
He's overcut that.
There's a gap. Not bad.
Bit of a result. I think. Now I think they're discussing it wasn't your break, are they? No, they aren't. No. So Matt's going to end up having lost the lag. If this goes 10 each, Matt's going to end up with a break. So if he break dishes, I suppose you could say it's Bulb's own fault. Does this yellow cut into the left centre?
Can't see now.
No, I don't think so. He's playing the one long anyway. Oh, he's a long way off that. I wonder if that's affected him. You know, whether the
break.
Not the break. That double.
The double.
In the last shot.
Yeah.
What shot that was.
I think he'd be gutted that he didn't go on. He's done it a couple of times, hasn't he? I think he's probably kicking himself. He should have had a go.
He's okay, isn't he? He can play a little soft screw and hold on the yellow, can't he? I think.
Yeah, he just don't want me nudging the yellow
dig
onto
down.
the yellow onto the black.
No, he won't. He'll come off the side of it. Oh, that's even better.
Oh, what a turning point that is.
Well, this is the first time in the match he's been in front. He's apologising, but I'm not quite sure what for, other than the fact he went out to turn with a break. But
see, now they might pick it up.
It's a strange time to lose the pattern for the break at such a crucial part of the match. I can understand it if it was 4-3 or something like that.
Are you sure they definitely did come out to turn then? Did Bull definitely break first?
Bull broke first.
Yeah.
No doubt about
So
Bull broke
19.
first.
So, yeah, so he's evens then, isn't he?
So Bull's going to break now,
yeah,
and Matt's going to have the last break.
Last break, yeah.
Oh no, is Matt going to break again here?
Now they're discussing it. Now they know they've gone out to turn.
It's up to the players to know. To be fair, yeah. I mean, we talk about we haven't got a referee, and but
Matt's going to break again, then, isn't he?
He is going to break again, yeah. And if you break dishes now, the match is over.
What a way to lose that'd be.
Yeah, it'd be awful, really.
What's the rule on it then? Can anyone say? Are we not allowed to go and say?
Well, we're not, certainly, and we're a long way away. The break would have happened by the time that we realise, but it's happened before. It happened in the Michael Howard and Dave Jackson match, and I think there Howard had 3 breaks on the trot, I think, because they went out of turn. Anyway, same thing's happening here. Matt's going to get 3 breaks on the trot.
I don't think I've ever seen any big controversy apart from I think
And he's made a ball. He's got such a big break because you don't want him breaking 3 times on the trot if you're playing him, do you?
I think did Ryan get timed out once or Dan when he played Dan Rathbone?
There was some controversy. I didn't
Yeah,
see
I
that
think,
match, but there was some controversy over the
yeah.
timing there. He's getting
I
yellows
think he
here,
had
isn't he?
longer than he should.
I think that was something to do, even though I didn't see the match, I heard about it. That's a good shot.
Yeah.
And it was something to do with the timer not giving the countdown. Ryan's watching, so he'll tell us, but it's something to do with not giving the countdown.
Yeah.
Because we can't hear it, can we?
I think that was a big frame as well, you know, when that happened. Well, that was passive breaking out a turn there. 2 breaks in a row.
There's a chance he's getting out here as well. I think the yellow, the bottom 2 yellow, goes into the bottom right corner next.
Yeah.
Just follows this through 6 inches. I think that goes.
Or is he just going to drop it in? Cut the other one into that same bag? Was he going to not?
No, he's taking this one into the corner. Where's the other one going? He doesn't want it going too far down the table, does he?
Going left centre. Right centre.
It has gone down the table. I don't think the black goes now. Well, he's straight enough to pull this right back to the bottom rail.
He might catch the red.
No, he's coming straight back. He's got to cue it, hasn't he? He has cued it. He's come back far enough. I think he has. It's a little bit smelly, but it goes. He might take the double because there's no problem with the cue ball with a double, is there?
Are you doubling it hand or chopping it in?
As Ryan says, I'm very good at sitting on the fence, but it isn't. It isn't. Right, the bulb. Lifeline has been thrown.
Yeah, 10 bulbs
and he'll get the break in the next game. He's not used to breaking, is he?
Done your prediction, Lee, hasn't that one? Yeah.
That's all he's bothered about, his prediction.
Yeah. I think he's just got to go with confidence, hasn't he? And
well, the 2 balls together at the top are tricky, aren't they? They are tricky. I don't think they pot. I mean, obviously you can play short position onto one to the top right, but yeah, being negative cost him that frame 2 frames ago, didn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
That's probably that's not great. Probably on the back of his mind, that's not a very good shot.
Does he play the one closest to the right corner, then play the snooker?
Well, he either chops the one past the black to the centre because he's got a safe cue ball because it's going into the other red, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think that would be my shot, but I think he's looking at hiding the cue ball here.
Yeah.
He's got to get this right though.
Is he going to try and nudge into them 2 here now? He could nudge into them actually.
Oh, yeah. He's played a good shot. Oh, he's been a bit unlucky, to be fair, hasn't he? He's been a bit unlucky there. He could have, well, if he'd have missed that pot, he could have left the black, couldn't he? There. It was a brave shot. Oh, it's an awkward situation, this, because it's not easy to get a snooker, is it? With the balls?
And you don't want to leave him where he can have a wing at it because you know
he
what
will.
can happen. He will, yeah.
He's playing the one into the middle pocket now. I think this goes. He passes the black comfortably, I think. Yeah, he's played it well.
Yeah, played it well. Yeah.
I don't think either of those reds pass each other, you know, still.
Mid to the right they do, don't they?
Yes, they do, but he can't get on them, can he? Not, he's too straight. So, well, he's got to follow it through and get the cue ball to the top rail, hasn't he? That's his only shot. Oh, he's missed the pot and he's gone off. That's match over. Oh, what a horrible way to finish.
He'll be absolutely gutted.
He will be mortified because for most of that match he was the better player.
He's done nothing wrong all night, yeah. He's done nothing wrong all night, and then that's what's happened there.
And that's it. Matt wins. 11-9. Somebody predicted 11-9 earlier.
I got the 2 frame deficit right. Either way.
Well, well done, Matt, you have to say.
Yeah.
Did what was required.
Well done.
It's a horrible way for it to end, really. Commiserations to Bulb. He played a decent match for the most part. So we've got more matches this week. Cheers, Lee. Thanks for watching, mate. We've got more matches. We've got a match on Thursday night. I'm trying to think
Yeah,
who's
you've got
playing.
here
We've
Tom
got Tom
Middleton.
Middleton. Yeah, who's he playing? Is it
Joe
Joe Nappert?
Nappert.
That's on Thursday night, so tune in for that one. And then I can't
Friday.
make that one. Friday, we've got the final of the Cat 3,
Yeah.
which is Wes Jervis and John Hurst. So I'll be here on comms with Ada Thirstfield for that one. So until then, from myself and Dan,
Good night.
see you guys. Thanks for
See you
watching.
night. Bye.
Bye.